and welcome back. Today we have another late arrival to the party, the now legendary Orient Bambino Mark II. This watch turned a lot of heads back in its heyday, and everybody wanted to join the cult. I got mine quite late, and so I thought I should give my 2 cents on the matter and divulge to you, loyal viewer, if the hype is real. The specs are as follows. You get a stainless steel case, a 14mm diameter, a 12mm thickness, and 21mm between the lugs. The watch comes in at a slightly hefty 227 grams. The movement is the automatic F6 722 movement, hacking and widening, and a 40-hour reserve. This version has the cream white dial and the rose gold details. It's priced around $200 US. The dial is, as I said, white and the indices are rose gold. It has the compulsory date function and a very round and polished case. The design is proprietary and not a knockoff homage, so points for that, and it has a very nice and exotic logo. The movement is Japanese and signed F6722, whatever that means, since I've never seen or heard of another watch with this movement. Maybe I'm just blind to my usual Seikos and Seagulls. The interesting thing about this movement is that you can really feel the vibrations of it as it swings along on your wrist. I quite like it. It's a nice little feeling. The strap is croc leather in a very dark chocolate brown. In low lighting, it shifts to black. It's a bit too shiny for my taste, but then again, this is a dress watch, and it's supposed to be shiny. You can, of course, get another color if you prefer it, or change the strap altogether. And here it is on my 19cm, 7.48 inch, or 0.000944 furlong wrist. I'm gonna let you take a good look at it before I divulge that this watch doesn't really swing my hammer. It's nothing personal, Orient, I assure you. Firstly, I'm just not the dress watch kind of guy. I'm more into sports and divers. So already, this watch isn't really for me. Secondly, there is just something about the melange of rose gold and steel, along with the reddish logo, that makes me feel that there is just too much going on at the same time. There are other versions of the watch, and it annoys me that one of my students has the black dial and all steel version. It looks so much better and classier. Yes, I should have held out for one of those instead, but since I have to keep the cost down for this channel, I need to buy secondhand, and this was the one that was on offer at the time. Thirdly, there is the movement. Yes, it hacks and manual winds, but it's 30 seconds off every day, and that's just too much in my book. It feels great and is a ton of fun with its heavy swinging on your wrist, but to me half a minute is just too much. And that is a bit of a segue into the fourth reason, which is the price. The watch retails for about $200 US, and while the watch is of much better quality than your regular Paganis, etc., I just cannot recommend it at that price. Secondhand, you will find them for around half if you're lucky, and that could be worth it if you're looking for a mechanical dress watch that's not a knockoff. But for retail, to me, it's just too much money. And fifthly, you don't get sapphire glass. Boo. Anyway, to me the hype isn't that real. I will not join nor start the cult of Bambino at all. I will stick to my others. But then again, watches are all very subjective. Some people will love the look of this watch and love the feel of it and feel that it is worth it. And if you feel that it's worth it, then by all means get one. This is just not the watch for me, and I will freely admit that I'm not really the audience or the customer for this type of watch. But you might be. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Mr. Jacobson. I hope you're all still taking care out there, and our journey will continue next time. See you then, eh?